Hi, it's Josh Wagner, and this is my vlog, Still Wondering. And the time, about 2.5 months from the passing of my wife, Jennifer Stanley, who passed away on May 7th. And part of the reason I started this was to sort of process some of that grief, and, it may turn into something else someday, but I don't know, it's my own video blog. I know some people are seeing it, but I don't expect a bunch of people to see this. It's fine. One of the things, I'm going to be pretty brief today, and you'll figure out why in a second, but one of the things that really surprises me 2.5 months in is how fatigued I still am. I'm exhausted. Now, some of that is last week I went on a trip to Nashville to see Jennifer's family. Her niece had a 7th birthday, and I got to meet the new baby, and her other brother and his family came down to Nashville as well. And so it was really nice to spend that time with everybody. And I took the RV down that Jennifer and I lived in for the last 6 months of her life. We lived in an RV down in Texas. And so I know that some of that fatigue is coming from that, but it's Tuesday and I got back Thursday night. So this is not new, but I am exhausted all the time. I'm exhausted all the time. And I'm not talking about like exhaustion, like I've laid around too much and I don't know what to do. Like I sleep so hard. I don't understand. Like I've never slept this hard in my life. And the only other time that I came close to this was when I did a 38-day silent retreat back in 2007, the first time I left the priesthood. And like I just remember needing the whole first week to kind of catch up with my sleep. But I'm almost 3 months into this now. And I went to bed I fell asleep last night at like 10:30, and with the exception of going to the bathroom a couple times, I slept until the dog got me up at 6 this morning, and then I went back to bed until almost 10. And I woke up, and this is kind of typical. I woke up at 10, and at 9:45, and I just felt like I'd been hit by a truck. Not like what I mean by that is I just felt like I was and this is how I felt the whole night, just like dead to the world. I don't dream. I don't remember dreams. I don't remember getting up in the middle of the night, really. If I do, I'm so out of it so I don't know if this is a common experience with grief. I Googled it and ChatGPT'd it, and it says that it is, but one of the things is that I took care of her for almost 2 years, and I lost her 3 months ago, so we're not quite to the 2-year mark yet. But I mean, it was an intense 1.5 years, 2 years. Really started around the beginning of August when she had her appendicitis. Appendicitis is probably because of the cancer. But when I wake up, I'm okay. But like, I sleep for 9 hours and then I have to take a nap in the afternoon. I'm not depressed. I don't feel depressed. I feel like I'm just exhausted when I wake up. And again, when I come out of it, like this sleep inertia is one of the things that I read about. I feel okay. I'm functional. I'm doing things that I like. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm doing a couple of small side projects for people. Getting my stuff done for probate. But man, I don't want to admit how exhausted I am. I want it to be over. This is my impatience shining through, is I want it to be over. I want to be just normal again. But there is no normal. There is no normal for me was having Jennifer here. Normal for me was taking care of her. Normal for me was hearing her say that I love you. Normal was her snuggling with me and the dogs. And I love the dogs, and they're all around me right now, but I know enough about the nervous system. I know enough about the brain because of the therapy work I've done and being a priest and all the things I've read to know that my brain is probably just very rattled right now. Probably things want to fire that I can't fire anymore because I don't have the stimulus, and I have to give myself some grace. I will say that since I made the video on guilt a couple days ago, I have felt way better. I haven't felt as much guilt I feel bad about some things. I regret some things, but that's different than guilt. I wish I would have done things differently. But I'm not feeling that feeling of guilt. But man, this is a thing, man. My dad died. I don't remember doing this. Of course, all I did was drink and stuff when my dad died. So I didn't go through the same process 25 years ago. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I don't know if you've had the same experience. I don't know if anybody's even watching this. And it doesn't really matter because I may watch it in 5 years anyway and just sort of be curious about where I was. I won't be like this in 5 years. I'm like this right now, though. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted. Not depressed, exhausted. I think that's just part of the grief. So, as I like to say, because the name of the vlog is Still Wondering, because the reason I call it that, by the way, is when I left the priesthood the second time, I had a vlog, I had a little podcast thing called Wondering to Work. So I'm still wondering through life, still wondering about things, because I'm a very curious person. And so I'm wondering how this is all going to turn out. So I want you to keep wondering, all right? Have a good one.